And I ignored the red flags that were telling me, hey, to learn this key, I want you to keep watching. There's good stuff ahead. Hello, my name is Myrna. I'm so happy that you're here with me. I want you to know that you can thrive after incest, trauma, and loss. I will help you thrive using inner healing, personal development, and high impact life skills. I'm excited about this new mini series. It's going to be 5 videos of the things that I believe are very important to you starting over. The truth is that sometimes we start over because of internal pressures or changes or dissatisfaction. Sometimes it's because of external things. Sometimes it's things that we did not manage well, and sometimes it's things that we did not have control over that will spur and lead to our need to start over. I want to help you in your process because I think it's important that I pay it forward. I don't want you to have to suffer through certain things needlessly, but instead I would like to offer you some wisdom that can help expedite your process of starting over to help you realize the transformation and healing and capacity to thrive that is within your heart. Let's go ahead and get started. So the first thing that I want to help you with, that I think will help set the ground as like a foundation of your starting over process, is realizing what you contributed to this process and needing to start over, and what were external factors that contributed to you needing to start over. Naming the pieces to the puzzle, if you will help give you clarity. And that clarity will help you to leverage these 5 things that I'm going to share with you that are necessary for you starting over. And it will help you to set up healthy boundaries. The reason why I'm so passionate about this is because there were 2 different instances when I needed to start over in my life. The very first instance that I mindfully and courageously moved forward in starting over was after a divorce. I had talked about my ideas of marriage. We had come to a plan. We did some marital counseling, all of that. And unfortunately, it turned out that once we were married, that the safeguarding that I thought we had agreed to so that we would be willing to work through our problems instead of get a divorce, those agreements fell apart because my ex decided that he did not, in fact, agree and did not believe those principles that I believed. And so that's an instance where it was something that I did not have control over. And I ignored the red flags that were telling me, hey, this is not somebody that you would want to get into marital covenant with. I ignored those facts because partially I had not yet healed and resolved from the pain of my childhood and the trauma of my childhood. And so after the divorce, shortly after actually, I began the deep work in uprooting the trauma of my childhood. So, and in that instance, I did not have control over being sexually perpetrated on within the concept of incest. I had to name, in the instance with my divorce, what I contributed towards in that divorce. With the instance with the trauma, I had to denounce the lies around, the horrible experience of incest and come out of agreement with a lot of the things that was causing me to be ensnared by secrecy and silence and shame. And so, I had to get rid of the guilt around the instances and things that I dealt with leading to my divorce and learn from those lessons, take ownership of what I did, to learn from them so that I would not repeat them again. And so naming the variables that lead to starting over is highly important to actually thriving in your process. Be encouraged. I would love to help you in your process of overcoming after incest trauma and loss. You may have experienced trauma in broken relationships. You may have lost a spouse. You may have lost a child. You may have lost finances, something of value to you. You may have experienced incest or any type of sexual violation, emotional violation, physical violation. I want you to know that no matter what you have gone through, you can thrive. After incest, trauma, and loss, I will help you thrive using inner healing, personal development, and high impact life skills. Be encouraged. I love you, and Jesus will always love you best. I'll talk to you soon.